Всем, хай, ребятки, на связи Горький, и мы продолжаем Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Надо уже двигаться дальше. Мы летим. Точнее, мы находимся в моей не очень любимой локации, город големов. Ой, много там интересного будет, товарищи, очень много. И надо как-то будет постараться вообще фактически бесшумно проходить эту локацию, потому что, как я понял, как я прочел в одной статейке, что если тебя хотя бы раз спалили, загружайся, не загружайся, тебе будут говорить, что ты убийца, что ты мёрдер, убиваешь людей налево и направо. И не щадишь никого. Поэтому будем по тихой печали всех вырубать. Так. Что у меня, собственно, по инвентарю? Все, в принципе, самое нужное. У меня есть какой-то новый... Так, взломать-то... Да, до детали. Решаем стоимость улучшения и сборки в деталях оружия. Давай возьмем, пока есть возможность. Так, наведаться в квартиру Соколова. Так, что у нас здесь есть интересного? Интересного ничего нету. Можно взломать.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Access granted. Откуда у меня этот код? Походу вычитал. И постымчик всегда пригодится. Лайк. Ага. Стандартные патроны. Так, давай-ка закроем газовую камеру. Так, это радио у нас. Так. Что у нас здесь интересного? Газетка. Не книга. Ради одного глушителя сюда идти? Зачем? Угу. Ладно, собственно, это глушитель. Я уж одену на винтовку.
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
Давай посочувствуем даме.
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushani asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something? Don't just stand there. They need help, please.
They need help, please. А ты разве аугментированная? Сам издат.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Access granted. С кем-то можно пообщаться. Так, играть чужую роль. Понятно.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Golem, Jensen. We're going to pull ID. Won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right. I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
Please help the lady to ease her suffering.
Так, а у меня вообще... у меня вообще деталей нету. Get moving.
Get out of here.
Какая у тебя половина лица интересная. Так, ну здесь я был.
Here comes trouble.
Inanimate objects that are now attached to animate ones. See, I think there are many ways to regulate the augmentation industry, and that people self-mutilate their products. But I
Понятно, меня спалили. И Deus Ex решил самовыпилиться из игры. Deus Ex решил самовыпилиться.
This most recent act of senseless violence has been laid at our feet. At the feet of all augmented. Not simply ark. I fear the repercussions will test our resolve. The strength of our conviction.
Я вас понял.
We have been cast.
Nothing beyond this point should be reasonable.
Our protestations, despite our dedication to the peaceful advancement of our cause, despite the fact that some
I won't tell you again, hands up! Back off! General alert!
Чего?
closing in.
Ну ладно. Подышите. Шотнули.
It's promotion time.
Ладно, сюда мне не надо, в принципе. Отсюда нету выхода.
This most recent act of senseless has been laid at our feet. At the feet of all augmented. Not simply ark.
Часто, я надеюсь, они меня не смогут вычислить. Я сейчас уйду в вентиляцию. О. А, ну я сейчас в безопасной зоне, то есть мне не надо шкериться. Вот так и стой. Взлом системы недоступен. Так, тогда от чего бы избавиться там? точно выбросить. Так. Нейропозднее никуда не дену. Угу. Итого у меня 60. А сколько мне нужно? 102.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Угу. Так, это все, что мне здесь нужно было, да? Ну ладно. Вообще не понимаю, что они там носятся. Ну да ладно. Че они все за мной-то ходят? Непонятные мне личности. Окей, я постою.
Gets in the Narrows without the proper authorization, and you do not have it.
That's a catchy name for what? A makeshift staging area for your Golem City op?
Aren't you a smart one? Tell you what, smart guy. Keep moving, or I'll make sure you regret it.
I need to talk to someone you're holding. Tell me. What's the going rate for cops in Golem City?
You're making a very dangerous assumption, my friend. You think every cop in Golem City takes bribes? But, out of curiosity, how much are you thinking?
1 кредит.
This enough?
Double it, and I'll consider your offer.
Forget it.
Suit yourself. Your friend will stay comfy in there for a while.
Ой, все тут вокруг меня собрались.
Here comes trouble.
Так, вообще, что у нас там? По карте. Здесь магазин есть. Как мне туда попасть? Что вы прям за мной ходите-то как по пятам?
I was at the ТВИТЧ just now. Did you hear what happened?
We heard the cop showed up and beat some guy.
Yes, it was horrible.
Так. Иван Берг, кстати, знакомое лицо. Что у тебя тут еще интересного есть, Берг? Угу. На отмычку так и не хватает. Ну ладно.
Do not do that again. There is nothing you can do. We have our orders and they will be enforced. If you have a complaint, keep it to yourself.
Это убили. Да, отсюда, наверное, и пойдем, потому что что-то как-то интересно они там тебя показывают. Ладно, фиг с ним.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Gollum, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right. I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
To the peaceful advancement of our cause. Despite the fact that some of our own were killed in the attack at Rosika Station. But fear has blinded our accusers. And although I know that many of you fear such violence, I urge you not to become as blind.
Нет, пойдем по вот этой ветке. Так, ну ладно. По тихой печали пройдем.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Понятно.
Access granted.
Да, да. Я на ручку. Фух. Нам. Поползли, поползли. Так, что у нас тут есть?
Get back to work.
Поспей. Больше особо ничего нету, да? А это кто у нас тут, интересно, подсвечивается?
Watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
Он и подсвечивается.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told me what happened.
Adela, is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yes, she can. You know, I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
У нас был уговор. Сможем что-то сделать.
Tibor, I can get you out of here.
And then what? They go back to my housing unit and take me again?
And what if you're not there?
No, no. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
All right, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Gallo. He imports items for Talos, neuropozyne, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
That's something. Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dushan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do. Chicane, get a message to Miller. Ssılka's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
Look, you already know your friends are planning. And this will hold them.
Так.
Like clanks.
Deny all involvement? Only terrorist types love and brag about the shit you did. I'm not a terrorist. Maybe I'm not making myself clear.
Son of a bitch.
Persuade you to talk. Something tells me I don't have to full attention. Want to answer my questions? Right. A little warning though. This is gonna hurt. You think I'm fucking around here? You're pissing me off. Alright, you piece of shit. This is how it feels when you hold out on me. I'll try not to bruise you up too much. No.
Так.
That works for me. Bust in there and clean them out. Surrounded by clanks.
А, ты вот где. Так, а где? А, я всех нейтрализовал. Ну, так не надо. Что делать надо? Квесты выполнять, с людьми общаться. Спасать их. Вот что надо делать.
You think I'm fucking around here? Huh?
На него такой лег. Понятно.
You think I'm fucking around here? Huh?
Да, нейтрализовать полицейских. Ну, можно сказать и так. А? Чпок. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Не буянь, большой человек. Тихо. Чем транквилизатор? Я хочу без убийств пройти. Бум! Бабах! Ну вот, в принципе, и все. Копов мы здесь избавились. Детали. По факту-то ничего такого нельзя сделать. Так, это выбросить. Так. 5. Помощи. И так, электронную отмычку делаем. Пустошим их запасы. Убрать. Что еще у меня там приехало? Вот как-то так.
Those cops won't be a problem anymore.
Too bad. I was just starting to warm up to them.
I can try and get some more down here if that's what you want.
No. It is better this happens now before I become too attached. You mind untying me?
Sure.
So, was it Tibor or Adela that asked you to help me? Or something else?
Ну, давайте добродетельно.
Savagely beaten isn't something I can just watch, regardless of the reason.
Well, you know cops, right? Assholes do not need a reason.
I do know cops, and whether it's right or wrong, there's always a reason.
Look, All I know is that since the Ruzicka bombing, the police have been cracking down on us hard. They suspect Ark, of course, but they're blaming every og. For most of them, it's just another excuse to hurt us.
I thought you weren't a member of Ark.
My brother is. I just repair things for them sometimes. Heating units, security cameras. It is how I earn a living for my family.
Do you know if Ark was responsible for the Ruzicka bombing?
No. And I do not want to know. After this, I'm done with them. Being associated with Ark. Even if they are our only hope, it is not worth the pain. Look, you want to know what Ark is up to? You're going to have to ask them yourself.
Fair enough. How do I do that?
When you have robbed the man of all, the things... He is no longer the... He has no more of... Shit! Power? Something. Freedom. How does it go?
Are you feeling alright?
It is this week's passphrase. It is Selznick or Solzhenitsyn. Ah, I got it. When you rob a man of everything, he is no longer in your power. He is free again. Just remember the quote. It'll get you past Lubosh. He guards the way to the Ark elevator. Just repeat the quote, and he will let you in.
This'll help, thank you.
It is the least I can do. Thanks to you, I get to sleep in my own bed tonight.
Так. Сисурите.
Vandalism. Great. Go.
Подходи поближе. Будет тебе вандализм. Чпок. Упал такой. Сейчас я подойду. Я вернулся. Здравствуй, король. Здравствуй. Спасибо. Что у нас здесь есть интересного? Там безопасности 2. Ну и ладно. Забыл. А, у меня есть еще один праксис. Так. Прикольно. Здесь-то я забыл побывать.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Так, нет, уже не получится.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Успел. Так. Ладно.
Guess what I just learned? Right around there's a guy selling some wicked grey market.
Watch yourself.
А вот и торговец,
If
кстати.
you're looking to take a piss, you can do it in the street like everybody else. If you're looking for Virzbowski, you can fuck off.
I'm not looking for either.
Well then, handsome. You must be looking to deal. My name's Entity, and I've got the sweetest tech in GC. How may I serve you?
So how did you wind up dealing tech in Gollum City?
All the brothels were full, so I had no choice but to fall back on an old hobby to make ends meet.
Which tech company was it that cut you loose?
Bobson Synthetics. I was a biocell designer. Then I wasn't. The incident fried some pretty delicate shit in my hand. Can't really do my best work anymore, you know? But... hey, whatever. That's downer territory. I get by fine. What do you say we change the subject?
When I walked in here, you mentioned someone named Wirzbowski. Who is that?
My asshole ex. He used to run this place with me before he ran out. Thought you were one of his new friends.
With the kind of welcome you gave me, you must not think much of his new friends.
Don't get me wrong. Ark does a lot of good in the ghetto, but...
Your boyfriend fell in with Ark?
Eggs. And I get it, I guess. He always wanted to make a difference. Ark keeps a lot of people safe in here. Keeps them fed, clothed. They give a lot of people hope. I get that, but... I don't know. Something about organized anything scares the shit out of me.
You think Ark is dangerous?
No. I don't know. Maybe. Shit. Probably. But that's not what scares me. It's the collective, hive-minded mentality that freaks me out. It's why I stay away from religion. And book clubs. So, listen, we're getting to know each other here. Is there something else I can do for you?
Show me what you've got.
Well, if you're going to make it sound naughty, I have no choice, do I?
Так, ну продадимся сначала. По максимуму нейропозин тоже. 5000 неплохо. Так, теперь посмотрим, что у тебя есть. Электронные отмычки 2. О, пригодятся. Червь, разгон. Не, из этого ничего не надо.
Good looks and an eye for high-end tech. Mother did warn me. I'm hoping there's something else I can do for you.
Actually, Entity, I think I'll just show myself out.
Oh, sad face. Well, promise me you won't stay gone too long, darling.
Такс. Воды.
Is there something I can help you with?
You're Lubosh, right? Deus and Sokol told me Ark might have the answers I'm looking for. He sent me to you.
Dushan? I heard the police had him and his brother Tibor locked up in the Narrows.
Yeah, the cops were working Dushan over pretty good when I found him. Wasn't exactly a fair fight, so I stepped in.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine. Looking forward to sleeping in his own bed tonight.
Not a lot of people in here would be bothered to stop and help out the stranger.
What was happening wasn't right.
You took on the police by yourself, on their own turf?
And then Dushan pointed me to you.
He was right to do so, but I'm sure he would have given you something more. Some wisdom, maybe?
Wisdom?
When you've robbed a man of everything, he's no longer in your power. He's free again.
Spoken like a true brother of the revolution. I think I even heard conviction in your voice. I'll unlock the elevator for you. Go on up.
Go on up.
What can you tell me about Talos?
The first time I met him, he's cutting a bullet out of me while trying to explain the history of the Gulag. He has his hand stuck in my leg, and he's encouraging me to study Stalinist labor camps. 3 months later, I pass him in the throat, and he says, "Lubosh, how's the leg? Are you studying the Gulag like I suggested?" Remembered me like it was yesterday.
Sounds like he has a good memory.
No, I matter to him. Me, a nobody, matters to a great man like Talos Rucker. That's the kind of man he is.
How did you get involved with Ark?
I used to load freight for the Czech railway in Ostrava. After the incident, my employers were afraid of me. I was fired. So like most of the augmented in the country, I drifted into Prague, unlicensed and homeless. The police swept me up in a sewer raid one night, put a round in my leg and dumped me here. It wasn't long before Talos found me.
And he gave you work?
He gave me purpose. He's the reason I'm still alive.
Dushan said some of the police are using the Ruzika bombing as an excuse to hurt the augmented in Golem City. Why do you think that is?
They're trying to manufacture a response from Talos to get Ark to fight back.
Violence begets violence.
That's right. And if Ark responds violently, then their case against us only builds. But Talos is too smart. He won't allow Ark to be baited into a false confession, even if it means that the people we sworn to protect are hurt.
Great, thanks.
Thanks.
Not relaxed.
Chicane, we're in business. I managed to convince one of ARC's regulars of my commitment to the cause.
I hope you put air quotes around commitment.
Just tell Miller the mission's back on track. I'm heading into an area called the Throat now. Should take me straight into ARC territory.
Copy that. I'll do a flyby up ahead, get you the lay of the land.
Victor, we got one. Patrolling the market, just like you said it would be.
I got it, brothers. Now, let's see what we've got here. These little guys can be tricky. Every once in a while, one of them will go off, even if you...
Should have tried cutting the blue wire.
If only life was that simple. You are lost, brother? It looks like you might have taken the wrong turn.
You must be the welcoming committee.
No. I am Marchenko. And Marchenko, he is more of a guardian. Like the hound at the gates of hell, yes?
I'm not real big on the classics.
That is a pity. What a man reads can tell you more about him than his face. Can I give you a little friendly advice?
Sure.
Go back. Go home. There is nothing for someone like you here.
How do you figure that? You don't know me.
I know this place up ahead. We call it the Throat. And sometimes those get cut, yes? When outsiders come wandering in where they should not.
I'll take my chances. I just want to see where ARC hides out.
We are not hiding from anyone.
Tell that to the cops down below.
Do not listen to police and all their bullshit about ARC. Those Slupotia pricks are everywhere. Breaking heads, making their mess, and we have to deal with it. Better watch yourself. They won't go easy on you either. Leash or no leash.
It's not right what the police are doing. Someone has to stand up to them.
Is that you? Because it takes a lot to step out of line and answer back. And once you do, there is no return. Not everyone has the courage to take up the fight.
You make it sound like you're in a war.
It is a war. On us. On every augmented human. You see that, don't you? There is a moment coming, and it will be soon, when all of us will have to choose a side. Anyone who does not will just be in the way. And that could get them killed.
I thought ARC was about preserving human rights, not advocating armed revolt.
Here and now, brother, it is the same thing.
What you're talking about, that's terrorism.
Easy. I thought we were just two men having a conversation, discussing the issues of the day.
Like your friend Rucker? I see him on the net. He feel the same way you do?
Ah, yes. Talos. He is a good man. Strong, intelligent, principled. You could learn a lot from him.
I admit he's got a way about him. He talks and people listen. But is that enough?
He is no politician, if that is what you mean. Rucker gave up an easy life for our cause. He lives the struggle, just like the rest of us.
I respect anyone with principles. But in my experience, that doesn't get you much when the storm comes down.
Well, as much as a political debate stimulates me, you are pushing my patience, and I have work to do. You have had your warning. Get out of here, while you still can.
If that was your recruitment speech, I gotta tell you, it sucked. The way I see it, after the bombing, tide's turning against you. ARC has made itself public enemy #1.
Yes, it may seem that way. For now. Until then. Sergei! Be careful in there, Shiny. Huh? Nasty rumors of a wrench getting scratches on his finish will scare the tourists away. Yes. We'll be seeing you.
Chicane, patch me through to Miller.
Give him a message. Patch you through. What am I, your fucking secretary now?
Jensen, I thought you were back on track.
I am. But I need you to run a name through iLink. Victor Marchenko. Got a feeling about this guy.
Fine. But remember, you're there for Rucker. If he's behind these attacks, everyone else will fall in line.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Твою клёш-то, а?
Our principal topic tonight is, unsurprisingly, the deplorable terrorist attack on the Ruzika train station in Prague. Owing to the slanderous and inflammatory insinuations and outright lies being put forth by the media, the police presence is to let the complex my ears of unlawful searches, arbitrary arrests, and brutal violence posing as a terrorist.
Нормально.
Chicane, I'm in ARC territory now. That flyby show you anything?
Augmented rights coalition.
Storage area. View ahead. Looks like ARC has repurposed it for living quarters. Or barracks, maybe.
Those two things have very different connotations, Chicane. Which is it?
Well, everyone in front of you is armed, so I'll let you decide.
Right.
Oh.
Sokol, calm down.
Don't tell me to! Don't tell me to calm down. When they try to intimidate me, get me to bring them here, but I refuse.
Who?
Interpol. They're coming here.
The police know what happens to them when they come here.
Not the police. Interpol. I think they mean to arrest Talos.
Relax, Sokol. If Interpol needs to learn the same lesson we taught the police, we will be glad to teach them. We will go to any lengths to protect Talos. Now go. Go keep your eyes open, and we will handle Interpol together.
Талос, только не Талос принципал, а Талос Рукер.
Sokol.
Боже.
Там Танос.
How's your family?
Kurva. Please, I had no choice. I just want to survive. Leave now, before I call my friends over and they help me do what I should have done when you people first come to see me. Enjoy watching.
Кого там позвать-то хотел? Такс. Uh-oh.
The way that Foster will. Have conviction and power.
Так, собственно, да куда мне?
The police will beat confessions out of the civilians. Nothing happening in the LQ.
We've already begun packing supplies for Mir.
She sent me one, and I answered back. My sons are doing well at the new school. Nobody knows their father is an og.
When she asks about your life, do you tell her what's going on around here?
I used to tell her that things were difficult, but we were making progress. Lately, though, she doesn't ask anymore.
Sucker!
Тихо. Блин. Камера спалила.
Send me one, and I answered back. My sons are doing well at the new school. Nobody knows their father is an og.
When she asks about your life, do you tell her what's going on around here?
Пакость.
When she asks about your life, do you tell her what's going on around here?
I used to tell her that things were difficult. But you...
Блин, не успел.
When she asks about your life, do you tell her what's going on around here?
I used to tell her that things were...
When she asks about your life, do you tell her what's going on around here?
I used to tell her that things were difficult. But we were making progress. Lately, though, she doesn't ask anymore.
Что у него с ногами? Я даже не буду в это вникать. Я люблю ломать игры. Блин, это было неприятно. Вот еще что можно убрать. Он прям ко мне зашел. Не дают почитать вообще почту других людей. И к другану к своему. И дурак Джонсон.
Chicane, you with me?
Thankfully, no. What's your progress?
I'm through the living quarters. Looks like I'm into some kind of operations area now. My gut tells me Rucker's gonna be above all this, someplace high and defensible.
Better find an elevator then. I'll update you with extraction coordinates when I have them. Chicane out.
Здесь даже можно было так зайти. Лишние мне здесь не нужны глаза. Так, секунду. Убрать. 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 Убрать.
He is different lately. He used to visit the other districts, walk around their marketplaces, and hand out posse at the clinics.
I have not seen him do that in weeks.
No. No, it is like he has given up.
He better not. Talos is the reason I joined Ark. And if he cannot find a way out of this mess, then I am not sure there is one.
Есть.
Should I do anything besides patrol?
We start here, we spread out. Get the message out.
What if we did blow up Rusi?
You think Talos would allow that?
Probably not, no. But you ever get the feeling someone pulling the strings around here?
You need some
по ходу
sleep, man.
поезда
You're getting paranoid.
буду искать. Здесь ничего интересного.
I wish I had a bigger role to play.
Was that something?
Let's go, look.
как-то их там много.
Whoever bombed Ruzika was probably a religious fanatic.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Не получается.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Теперь успел.
Access granted.
Вообще туда иду или не туда? Вроде бы туда.
The police will have to make it through LQ to get through.
You need to remember, no matter what anyone else thinks, we are not the bad guys. Whoever bombed Ruzika is probably a religious fanatic. We are safe. No intruders.
Recruitment has been
live on air.
You
need him to calm the situation.
Right. Okay, good.
Keep it clean, that jerk.
Still clear.
Probably not.
Успел. Только ему хотел сказать не смей. Так, убрать. Убрать. Это тоже уберем. Так, здесь... О, кстати, Виктор Марченко. Так, а где у него там хранилище? Где у него какое хранилище?
Watch my...
Твою ж налево. Спалил.
Keep it clean, not a jerk.
You're safe.
Chicane, I'm moving in on Rucker's position. You got those coordinates yet?
I'll transmit them as soon as I've finished my coffee.
Don't leave me hanging, Chicane.
You just worry about getting our man. And be careful. He's dangerous.
We'll see.
I'm unarmed.
I'm sure you'll understand if I don't take your word for it.
You're clearly very skilled. I want to thank you for holding yourself in check on the way in. My friends only want to protect me, but there's been too much bloodshed already.
You don't seem surprised to see me.
I'm not. After the train station attacks, I knew it was only a matter of time before they sent someone. Please, sit.
This isn't a social call, Rucker. I'm here to take you in.
Our mandate is to fight for the rights of the augmented. Communicate our message, offer assistance. The Ark is a non-violent organization.
Alright, then this should be easy. Come with me, answer our questions, and we'll have you back here in plenty of time to film your next sermon.
I'm not a fool. If I surrender now, I'm never coming back. Once you have me, you intend to make me disappear. But I will not make Solzhenitsyn's mistake. My people and I will resist you.
I thought you were a pacifist.
I am. But I'm more than a leader. I am a symbol. That is why you wish to erase me. If martyrdom is the only way to remain a symbol, then even my death is preferable to my evaporation.
If I have to bring you in by force, I will. And your people will try to stop me. And neither of us wants anyone to get hurt, so come along peacefully. You have my word. I will do everything I can to see that you are treated fairly.
You cannot speak to me of peace or fairness. Not when your masters hide in the shadows, manipulating, controlling, murdering without the courage to proclaim their convictions in front of the rest of the world.
Come off it, Rucker. You've been preaching pacifism for years from your ivory tower. Now all of a sudden your convictions are really being tested, and you're tossing them away.
No, that's... Let me explain. The augmented peoples of the world have been stripped of their power. There are so few advocates remaining. The cause needs people like me to stem the tide of hatred before all humanity drowns in it.
You're lecturing me about the state of all rights? I get the same looks, I go through the same checkpoints. And things are getting worse, so your plan obviously isn't working.
I know, and it tears at me. I have been trying desperately to think of a better way, but so far, nothing. This is a very precarious time for the movement. These attacks are making everything worse for us. My leadership position within ARC is being threatened, and I suspect the two might even be connected. Please, go back to your people. Tell them to give me 48 hours, so I can attempt to resolve the internal conflict.
Whether you realize it or not, I'm helping both you and the cause. As long as you stay entrenched in here, the anti-Augs are gonna point to you as the face of the enemy.
This is your excuse? That I should turn myself in because of libelous accusations? As soon as I've been gotten rid of, the anti-Augs will spread lies about my successors. Can't you see? If I go with you, I will not only be killed. The Augmented Rights Coalition will be corrupted, my message will be twisted, and history will paint me as the villain.
Your organization, your message. This whole time you've only been worried about yourself. But my main concern is the victims. They're the reason I'm here. And if their deaths mean anything to you, you'll meet me halfway.
You are accusing me of indifference to the murder of innocents when I've always advocated tolerance?
You are a mindless weapon who cannot be reached, and I will never surrender to you. Ever! Do what you must! While you're deciding, ask yourself this. What possible reason could I have for being involved in these terrorist attacks? With every incident, the gap of fear and hatred that divides Augs and non-Augs widens. Who really benefits when innocents die? Allegedly in the name of Aug rights.
That's a good question.
And a dangerous one. If you ask it too loudly in this place. Somewhere down there, hiding in plain sight, is your real terrorist. I was trying secretly to find out who is responsible.
Rucker?
Nope. Сейчас я подойду.
I'm unarmed.
I'm sure you'll understand if I don't take your word for it.
You're clearly very skilled. I want to thank you for holding yourself in check on the way in. My friends only want to protect me, but there's been too much bloodshed already.
You don't seem surprised to see me.
I'm not. After the train station attacks, I knew it was only a matter of time before they sent someone. Please, sit.
This isn't a social call, Rucker. I'm here to take you in.
Our mandate is to fight for the rights of the augmented. Communicate our message, offer assistance. The Ark is a non-violent organization.
Alright, then this should be easy. Come with me, answer our questions, and we'll have you back here in plenty of time to film your next sermon.
I'm not a fool. If I surrender now, I'm never coming back. Once you have me, you intend to make me disappear. But I will not make Solzhenitsyn's mistake. My people and I will resist you.
I thought you were a pacifist.
I am. But I'm more than a leader. I'm a symbol. That is why you wish to erase me. If martyrdom is the only way to remain a symbol, then even my death is preferable to my evaporation.
If I have to bring you in by force, I will. And your people will try to stop me. And neither of us wants anyone to get hurt, so come along peacefully.
Точно так же.
You have my word. I will do everything I can to see that you are treated fairly.
You cannot speak to me of peace or fairness. Not when your masters hide in the shadows, manipulating, controlling, murdering without the courage to proclaim their convictions in front of the rest of the world.
Come off it, Rucker. You've been preaching pacifism for years from your ivory tower. Now all of a sudden your convictions are really being tested, and you're tossing them away.
No, that's... Let me explain. The augmented peoples of the world have been stripped of their power. There are so few advocates remaining. The cause needs people like me to stem the tide of hatred before all humanity drowns in it.
Humanity is sick, Rucker. That's what happens in the wake of panic and murder. The world needs time to heal, but that won't happen if we don't get a break from the chaos.
All humanity may be sick, but the augmented are being treated like a cancer to be excised and destroyed. This is a very precarious time for the movement. These attacks are making everything worse for us. My leadership position within ARC is being threatened, and I suspect the two might even be connected. Please, go back to your people. Tell them to give me 48 hours so I can attempt to resolve the internal conflict.
If the terrorism is causing you internal problems, demonstrate your strength of character to ARC and to everyone else by surrendering willingly. Stand by your convictions, and you'll turn people to your side.
With the cabal in the shadows, the ones pulling your strings, and those of many others, they will never take my side. Can you understand this? If you were to take me from here, you would be responsible for more than my death. You would be responsible for my effacement, the ruination of the Augmented Rights Coalition, and the perversion of everything it stands for.
You need to take your blinders off, Rucker. You want the world to see Hogs as individuals and pacifists, but what'll it take before you realize I'm an Hog too? If they want you dead, they'll have to go through me.
God. You're right. Forgive me. I must trust you to help me. If I do not, I will have turned away my most likely ally. Before we leave together, there's something I must show you. I suspect there's a power struggle brewing within our organization. Some
Почему на стримах не
people
бываешь?
inside ARC are less committed to our ideals.
Are you trying to tell me you know who's responsible for the bombings?
I have only suspicions, and until recently not even that. The evidence I have begun collecting is meager, but I give it to you. This is the key card for the security door. The evidence is inside.
Why give it to me? Why not keep it, present it at your interrogation?
Because if my suspicions are correct, and I am seen leaving here with you willingly, I may not survive to present my evidence. Somewhere down there, hiding in plain sight, is your real terrorist. I was trying secretly to find out who is responsible.
Rucker? Chicane, Rucker is dead.
Come again.
I'll fill you in when I see you, which is where exactly?
There's some greenhouses near your position. Below them is a clearing. That's where I'll be. Chicane out.
Another example of peaceful protest. No doubt.
Быстренько все обыскать. Это да. Так. Так. Вот здесь еще есть. Так. Давай одну отмычку. 2 клеточных батареи. Брать. Выбросить. Так. Так, что тут еще? Вот это надо убрать. Вызывать. Да. Полностью права. Полностью права.
got nothing here.
I must have scared them all.
Quiet.
I see a wounded person.
Come on.
That's enough for me.
I miss anything?
I still have a job to do, Rolling. I think I see one of ours. We're sleeping on the job, Dopey.
Твою мать-то! Не успел.
I think I see one of ours.
Вот, не те, что ли, огурцы? Вот не те огурцы. Да. Так, придется вас побурбать, господа. Чего у меня там? На шестерку стоит.
I see you. I'm empty.
Ну ладно. Блин, а. Да, подошел тык в грудину, следующий. Все правильно. Задницу.
Get over there, go!
Беги, Адам! Да-да-да. Потому что он босс. Финальный босс. И потому что он русский.
I fully intended to.
Then how did this happen?
I think someone being paid to manipulate Ark killed him. Someone in his crew. Rucker told me Ark was being set up, that the real terrorists were hiding in plain sight.
And was he wearing a tinfoil hat when he said this?
The man was devoted to bridging the divide between Augs and Naturals. He knew that every one of these attacks just drives the stake in deeper, and that the only way to fix things was to pull that stake out.
Oh,
he said he had evidence to prove Ark's innocence. He was ready to come in and talk to us, even though he knew it meant risking his life.
What evidence was he referring to?
An email on a pocket secretary he found in Ark. It's cryptic, but it reads like activation orders to me. What did we get back on Viktor Marchenko?
I ran that name through iLink. We didn't get back shit. You think this message was for him?
If someone inside Ark is taking orders from people outside the group, I think he could be the guy, yeah. Maybe Chang can backtrace the IP address on that email. Find out who's talking to who.
Who's to say Rucker didn't write that email himself?
Okay, maybe there's something to this message. I'll give it to cybercrimes. See what they come back with on the IPs. Christ. What a mess. You know word of Rucker's death is going to spread, don't you? And when that happens, the head of state police assures me Golem City will become a war zone. We can't let that happen. I hope we're good on juice, Chicane, because I need a ride. As for you, Agent...
I still have a case to solve, and I know exactly where to start, Director. Smiley's had more than enough time to analyze that DSD I gave him.
The one you took from Razika?
I'll check in with him, see what's on it. After that, I'll go where the evidence takes me. I intend to make sure the right people are brought to justice for this, whether they're augmented or not.
Get a move on, before this case gets any colder. And keep me in the loop. Let's go, Chicane.
В общем, здесь мы с вами остановимся. Спасибо, что были, спасибо, что смотрели. Отдельное спасибо тем, кто присутствовал на моем стриме и помогал мне не заскучать. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, оставляйте свои комментарии под видео, делитесь видео с друзьями. Вступайте в группу ВКонтакте, добавляйтесь друзья... добавляйтесь друзья ВКонтакте, в стиме. Всех рад вас буду видеть. Также подписывайтесь на мой ТВИТЧ канал и на мой Good Game канал, где проходят мои трансляции. С вами был Горький. Всем спасибо, что были. Всем бобра в обязательном порядке.